Hey guys, Evan Ork here, back in another video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Figurearts 2021 Spider-Man figure. Now, until I get some new figures in the mail, this will be the last figure review that I will be doing. Again, I do expect to obviously get some more along the way. The question is when and what occasion, so I don't really know when. I just know this is the last one for my birthday that I'm going to review. So anyways, guys, this is the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. However, this was based off of the 2021 movie, so I guess you can have to say 2021 Spider-Man, but I'm literally going to call it the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, like, you know, classic 2002, 2004, because that is really what it is. Anyways, let's get into the pros of this figure. When it comes to the pros of this figure, right off the bat, just because it's an SH Figurearts, obviously goes to articulation. The articulation on this figure is absolutely just phenomenal. Now, of course, when it comes to the amount of joints, there are so many to the point where I was unable to count prior to filming this review, but I would definitely argue that it's above 25 for sure, or a little under that. So yeah, really good motion for the waist, the legs here, as well as the feet. So again, really love the articulation on this guy. Pretty good. Let's get into the next thing I like about this figure. The next thing I like about this figure is the detail. The detail on this figure is fairly above average. The reason why I say that is because, well, for one, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man is known for having its kind of web silver lining across the entire red portion of the body. And you could actually feel the material that it was used to make. It actually stands out from the solid red version of the figure. You can also see almost like scales that go across it. Just in slight detail, but really all across the what's supposed to be the spandex uniform. A nice detail here on the back as well with the spider logo. So let's get to the next thing I like about this figure. The next thing I like about this figure is the paint job, which is also fairly above average. But the reason why it's fairly above average is because, yes, there are primarily three colors here: red, white, and black. The white, of course, is for the eyes, which stands out very nicely as far as his eyes are concerned. There is technically a black outlining on that, but that's just very minor. Main colors are booming, and they are the red and the blue. Blue, I wouldn't argue, is as booming as the red, but both stand out very nicely, and there really aren't any paint scuffs at all as far as this figure's paint job is concerned. So really fantastic job. Let's get into the cons of this figure. So when it comes to the cons of this figure, I have two nitpicks. One's a little bit bigger than the other, but to get the bigger one out of the way, it's the fact that this figure has trouble standing. You know, if you're wondering why in the middle, or the very beginning of the review, I was able to make it stand, was because I kind of had my fingers here by his feet. It's something I tend to do when I review figures that cannot stand well. No, just in general, has a lot of issues standing, which sucks, because you're going to need, considering how detailed it is, and you might want to make a lot of articulated poses, standing is going to be very important on this guy. You're going to need that to happen, but apparently it doesn't work quite well. I do blame a lot of that on the leg joint here. Now, I noticed that the SH Figurearts Endgame Spider-Man, the Iron Spider-Man figure, has a very similar problem where the foot joint, for some weird reason, is not aligned properly, and thus causes the foot to kind of detach, this one in particular. And yeah, creates this whole issue where it can't stand properly. So again, this foot doesn't have that. It could have just been a packaging problem, but be careful about that. Maybe you should consider that when buying it, because standing really matters. The final nitpick, which isn't as big of a nitpick, goes back to a little bit before. I know the articulation I said was great. It is the best part about this figure, but the head motion is a little bit stiff here. It's not as smooth of a motion as are the arms and the hands and the waist. It doesn't have that kind of nice smoothness to it. So anyways, I would rate this figure a solid 9.2 out of 10. As far as quality is concerned, it is the best figure I got for my birthday, and definitely would recommend getting it. Of course, you have to keep in mind that this is very expensive as is, and the price will go up. So yeah, if you have the money to buy it, definitely recommend it. Cool item. I always really wanted a figure of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, and I'm glad that they made one considering No Way Home's release. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye-bye.